What if you could never sleep again? Not tonight, not tomorrow, not ever. How long would your body actually last? The answer isn't just scary. It's one of the most revealing things science has ever discovered about the human body. Because sleep isn't just rest. It is the reason you are you are going to die. We all know that. But most of us assume we have decades ahead. Years of mornings, meals, memories. Now here's a question that will keep you up at night. Ironically, Vev, right now, let's count down the days. And trust me, you won't make it as far as you think. Day 1 without sleep feels manageable. Most of us have been here, pulling an all-nighter for an exam, staying up for a flight, or just doom scrolling until 4 a.m. You're tired, sure, a little foggy. But you're functioning. What you don't realize is that your brain has already started failing. Researchers at Harvard Medical School found that after just 17 to 19 hours without sleep, your cognitive performance drops to the equivalent of a blood alcohol level of 0.05%. After 24 hours, it's like being legally drunk. Your brain begins forcing itself into microsleeps. Tiny blackouts lasting 1 to 2 seconds where your brain simply shuts off. You won't feel it happening, but it is. And if you're driving, those 1-second blackouts are enough to kill you. The cruelest part of day 1, you feel more confident than you should. Sleep deprivation impairs your ability to recognize how impaired you are. You're a danger to yourself and everyone around you. And you have absolutely no idea. By day 2, the emotional system collapses first. Your amygdala, the brain's threat detector, becomes 60% more reactive, according to a landmark study from UC Berkeley. Things that normally wouldn't bother you become unbearable. Small inconveniences feel catastrophic. Your brain has lost the ability to put things in perspective. Your immune system is now in free fall. The proteins that fight off infection, cytokines, drop sharply. Your body becomes an open door for viruses and bacteria. Getting sick isn't a risk anymore. It's almost a certainty. By day 3, something truly terrifying begins. Hallucinations, real ones. Not just seeing shapes in the dark, full visual and auditory experiences that your brain cannot distinguish from reality. In 1964, teenager Randy Gardner stayed awake for 11 days as a science experiment. By day 4, he believed a street sign was a person. By day 6, he couldn't complete a single sentence. He was 17 years old and in perfect health when he started. 3 days in, he was losing his grip on reality. Your brain is not breaking down. It's fighting to survive. By simulating the very sleep it's being denied, whether you're conscious or not. By the end of the first week, the damage spreads far beyond the brain. Your metabolism is in chaos. Your body is desperately craving calories, particularly sugar and fat, as it tries to find energy anywhere it can. Meanwhile, it's storing fat at an accelerated rate because it no longer trusts the normal signals. Your heart rate becomes erratic. Blood pressure spikes. The cardiovascular system, which normally resets and repairs during sleep, is running without maintenance. Like a car engine that has never been turned off, your skin begins to break down. Wounds stop healing. The body is pulling resources away from repair and pouring everything into keeping the essential systems. Heart, lungs, brain, barely online. At this stage in animal studies, the organs begin to fail. Not one at a time. All of them simultaneously, like a city losing power grid by grid. To understand why this happens, you need to understand what sleep actually is. Because most people think of it as simply turning off. It's the opposite. During deep sleep, your brain activates the glymphatic system, a biological waste removal network that flushes out toxic proteins, including beta-amyloid and tau, the same proteins found in excess in Alzheimer's patients. Every single night, your brain literally cleans itself. Without sleep, the toxins accumulate, and accumulate fast. During REM sleep, the dreaming phase, your brain processes and stores memories, regulates emotion, and repairs the neural pathways used throughout the day. It's not rest, it's active reconstruction. Your body also releases 95% of its daily growth hormone during sleep. This hormone doesn't just make you taller when you're a kid. It repairs muscles, regenerates cells, and keeps your organs functioning. cut off sleep, and you cut off the repair crew entirely. Sleep isn't recovery from life. Sleep is the reason life continues. Now here's the part that will genuinely haunt you. There exists a genetic disease called Fatal Familial Insomnia, FFI. It affects fewer than 100 families in the entire world. Somewhere in midlife, usually between the ages of 40 and 60, a person with this mutation simply loses the ability to sleep. Not because of stress, not because of caffeine. Their brain physically cannot enter the sleep state. Within weeks, the hallucinations begin. Within months, they can no longer walk or speak clearly. Their autonomic systems, the ones that control heart rate, temperature, and digestion, start to shut down one by one. The average survival after the onset of symptoms? 6 to 18 months. There is no treatment, no cure, no way to force the brain back into sleep. FFI doesn't just answer our question. It screams the answer. Without sleep, the human body cannot survive beyond roughly 6 to 12 months. And those final months are a descent into something most of us cannot imagine, based on animal studies, human case studies, and FFI data. Scientists estimate that a human being would not survive more than approximately 11 days of total sleep deprivation. But in reality, the damage becomes irreversible far sooner. By day 3, your sanity is gone. By day 7, your organs are failing. By day 11, your body has nothing left to give. 11 days. That's all that stands between you and complete biological collapse. Simply from not sleeping. We live in a world that treats sleep like a luxury. A hustle culture that brags about running on 4 hours. A society that sees rest as weakness. But now you know the truth. Sleep is not optional downtime. It is the most critical biological process your body performs. And it is the one thing that, without fail, will kill you faster than almost anything else if you take it away. So tonight, when you feel the urge to scroll for just 1 more hour, remember the countdown. Remember day 3. Remember the people with FFI who would give anything just to close their eyes. Put the phone down and sleep. Your life, literally, depends on it. If this video made you think differently about sleep, subscribe, because next week we're asking, why can't you remember being a baby? The answer is stranger than you think.